Good morning! It's me again this week. Hello from my little art yurt to yours. This morning, oh wait, I forgot to tell you, my name is Dawn. For those of you who have never met me before, welcome. Every Friday, I share with you a fun art making video. I usually teach kids in this little yurt of mine. I run a business called Little Art Yurt, but because of coronavirus, I'm currently unable to. So I just thought it would be fun to share free Friday fun lessons with you guys. So yes, today we are gonna be doing something super fun. We are gonna be making sushi. Well, not really the real sushi, because that would be quite delicious, wouldn't it be? But you know what? Maybe you can make it for dinner at home tonight or tomorrow with your mom and dad. But yes, for today, for this morning, we are gonna be making a sushi collage. Now, these are some of the things that we need for this activity. First, we need a marker. We need glue sticks. We need a pair of scissors. We'll also need a brush. Of course, a pot of water to wash your brush in. Some paints. Some colored paper. A big sheet of heavyweight painting paper, so not your thin paper, but this is quite thick, as you can tell. Can you hear that sound? So because you're going to be putting some water and glue on it, if it's too thin, it will tear. So this heavyweight paper is a good idea. A big one will be great, or if not, you can use a small one. And of course, some markers. I like to use like Sharpies, which I can get from Officeworks. But if you don't have Sharpies, it's fine. You can also use felt tip markers, which these ones I sell online. You can also have use things like color pencils, or even color like pencils will do. So it's up to you what you want to use. So yeah, let's start. I'm basically going to be showing you how you can create your own, or rather draw your own bento box, and we're going to use colored paper. We're going to do a lot of cutting, a lot of gluing, and we're basically going to cut and glue little bits of sushi bits all around. It's gonna be very yummy. So first thing first, get your marker ready. And on your big piece of paper, you're gonna start by drawing a rectangle. It doesn't have to be a straight line. It can be a little bit wobbly. Now, this is gonna be your bento box. For those of you who have no idea what a bento box is, a bento box is basically a box that's used to store all your sushi or teriyaki chicken. Usually if you go to a Japanese restaurant, you can order things like a bento set lunch or a bento dinner box. And it's very, very cute because your food comes in this little box. Most of the time it's black on the outside and red on the inside. Inside the bento box, there's usually different compartments. So this is where it gets a bit fun. So as you can see, I've drawn a big rectangle with a bit of a rounded edge on the four sides. And then I've also drawn like another smaller rectangle, so it's like the rim of your bento box. And I've drawn a circle, or like a circlish square, for your wasabi and your tamari soy sauce. So yeah, once you've drawn a circle, you can draw it anywhere. You can draw it up there, up here, up there, or wherever you want. It's your own bento box, so it's up to you how you want to divide your bento box. What you can do is you can then divide your bento box into a few different sections. Not too many, and try and keep your bento box sections quite big, because you're going to be filling it up with cut pieces of sushi. If it's very tiny and if you draw too many lines, then yeah, you might have to restart, because that means you can't cut and can't glue tiny bits of sushi unless you have tiny little scissors like that, and it's gonna be very hard for your fingers and you're probably gonna give up. So make sure your shapes are not too big, not too small, just nice. So yeah, I'm gonna do it maybe just like that today. Actually, maybe, okay, one more. Yeah. So yeah, once you have finished dividing your bento box, not too many sections, just a few, okay? You can then use your brush. If you can use any brush you have at home really, but for me today, because I'm going to be painting a big piece of paper, I'm going to use a big fat Mr. Brush. So yeah, wet my brush a little bit, pick up some red. Now, if you really want, you can also use yellow for the inside of your bento box. You can use blue, you can use pink, you can use any color that you want. It's up to you. If you want a rainbow bento box, sure. You can do pink, yellow, green, blue, purple. It's your bento box. There's no right or wrong. So yeah, once you're done mixing up, or rather taking up some paint, you can paint your whole bento box. Now, I'm not going to sit here and paint this bit by bit because we are short of time. I only have 15 minutes. So, I've done one yesterday night. So yeah, I've done this. It's already dry. Okay, once it's dry, see how I've started cutting this bit out? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut out my bento box. Now, I trust that all of you guys are very good with your scissors. If you are not, please ask mommy or daddy for some help. It's very important to learn how to use the scissors correctly. Mommy and daddies, please let your children learn how to use scissors. It's a very important skill. Nowadays, you'll be surprised at the number of children who honestly don't know how to use scissors at all. Now, when you're using scissors, you never move your whole arm like that. You move the paper. And this, I like to call Mr. Crocodile. I just open, close, open, close, open, close. And I just feed Mr. Crocodile the food. See, I just open, close, and I feed the paper like that. This never goes, okay? Now, once you've done cutting out your bento box, put the scrap bits of paper away. This is the fun part. You can put the paints away. You can put the brushes away. I'm going to put it far away from me in case I tip it over. Alright, now this is where your glue stick comes in handy, your scissors, your marker, and your paper. Now, look for all the pieces of colored paper that you have at home, and this is where we can get exciting and start cutting. If you don't have colored paper, look through magazines. Sometimes in magazines, there are colored sections, like maybe a big picture of a sky. You can use that for some blue, or maybe someone's wearing like a yellow dress. You can cut out that yellow bit and use it for something else. So yeah, before I, if not, well, I'll keep talking, but first thing first, what we're going to do is we're going to fill up, and we're going to think of as many different things as we can to fill up this little bento box. I'm going to start by making some soy sauce. So this is the fun part, yeah? You can basically just have fun and create whatever you want for your bento box. Some soy sauce, just cut the shape of however much soy sauce you want. Yeah. Use the glue sticks. Now, this is where I always tell the children in my yurt, never, ever do that. A lot of children like to stick things like that. And you know what? You get sticky fingers. No. So just use your glue stick and just very happily go to town gluing the paper. Because when the glue dries, it turns clear like magic, so you can't see the glue anymore. So this way you don't get sticky fingers. You don't have to go all fiddly like that. You just glue the paper, this bit here, and you just stick it down. Simple. Now I'm gonna create some wasabi. I'm gonna use some light green. Wasabi. Same thing. Put some glue and yeah. All right. Now I'm gonna make some rice. So as you can tell, I'm just pretty much cutting and sticking whatever I want down. I can think about, maybe this box here is gonna be all tempura. Maybe that box here can be gyoza, can be dumplings. Or maybe I can do like little hand rolls, like California hand rolls. Or I can do sashimi. Can you do things like salad leaves, octopus, like maybe takoyaki balls? So I'm going to put 2 little sushi there. Sushi bits. I can use a bit of grey marker if I have. Or if you don't have, just use black, whatever color you want. And I'm going to do little dots for the rice. Can you see? Let me just do this first and then I'll show you. That's my ball of rice. 2 little rice. Ding, 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 ding. Now, put it down. Actually, you know what? I'm going to glue it down. Okay, maybe I'm going to put some prawns. So some orange paper that I could find. Just like that. I can use maybe some orange or even some pink marker. Draw some lines on the prawn. I can draw a smiley face if I want. It's up to you. And same thing. Now, this prawn currently looks a bit like a worm, but that's because it doesn't have a tail. So I'm gonna cut some 2 little bits like that. Oh, actually, wait, let me do it properly. Da, 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 da. Almost like a little love heart. Aww. So cheesy. But yes, I'm gonna put this love heart bitty bit for the tail. Okay, maybe I should have used orange, but never mind. There's no right or wrong in art. You can do whatever you want. And add some lines to it. And to finish off this sushi, I'm gonna use some black. Because if you go out and eat sushi, sometimes you'll see that it's wrapped up with seaweed. Let me show you. Ta-da! My shrimp sushi. It looks like a little worm of sorts, but there's no right or wrong. You can do whatever you like. Now, next sushi, maybe I'm gonna do a tuna sashimi sushi. Maybe some red, like a rectangle. And you can use maybe some purple marker, maybe. Add some lines for the sashimi. Because if you eat like sashimi, or if you look really, really closely, if you ever go have some sashimi next time, you'll notice that it's not just a red piece of rectangle. It's actually, if you look really closely, there's actually like lines. Just like our fingers. Our fingers have fingerprints. If you look really closely, you can see tiny little lines. Okay. So yeah, just basically keep filling it up. You can add things like chopsticks. You can add things like salad leaves. You can even do things like eggs. You can add all sorts of things that you want. You can put your chopstick. You can add like a spoon. You can add, I don't know, ice cream. You can do anything you want, really. So basically, well, I don't have enough time to finish up this whole piece, but the ideas are endless, and it's up to you to basically fill up everything. And I would love to see what you guys come up with. I might just sit here quietly, turn off the video, because the video allows me to take only 15 minutes each time. But once the 15 minutes is up, I might sit here and continue doing this because it's quite fun. You don't have to do it all in one go. You can do it a little bit here, a little bit there, some after lunch, some after dinner. Spend a few days doing it. Make sure you use your markers to add tiny little details to your sashimi and sushi and even rice. You can even do things like crab sticks, I don't know, chocolate cake. Up to you, but basically you want to fill up your whole bento box with as many colorful bits of sushi as possible. So I hope this activity has been fun. Sorry you don't get to see the completed piece. I might keep working on it and upload another photo so you can see. Mommy or daddy can, I don't know, show you the photos on Instagram. But yes, for next week's activity, it's gonna be fun. Next week, I know it's Easter, so I think some of you will be outside in the garden looking for Easter eggs. No, we are not making eggs. We are, however, gonna be looking at creepy crawlies. Because you might be in the garden, you might come across a strange caterpillar or a weird bug. So next week, we are gonna do crazy, creepy crawlies. Next week, we'll need paintbrush, marker, fat and thin, glass jar, paper, brush, and some paints. If you need supplies, they're all online. Hop online, have a look. So yes, I hope to see you here next week. Bye-bye.